Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about Windows 10 versus Linux Mint in kind of a little showdown for not performance levels of gaming, but more of a ease of use for a variety of gamers. We have videos out there that discuss how Linux is capable of playing modern games just as Windows is. Windows seems to be a little bit ahead, but after the last 15 years, Linux has seriously caught up thanks to Valve and the Steam Deck and Steam OS and Proton and all that. But it got me to thinking, which really is the better platform for an overall experience? Are we in the era where we need two or three different PCs running Windows 98, Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 7 to provide us with the ability to play not only our older games, but then we get into Windows 10 to play our newer games? And hardware isn't exactly backwards compatible or forwards compatible, as in there's no Windows 10 drivers for the hardware that's in here. Windows 10 wouldn't even load. And there's, unless you take a system like this and just upgrade it and keep upgrading it and keep upgrading it throughout the previous systems with the games already installed, chances are you're not going to get an enjoyable experience. So, Windows 10, a lot of modders and community efforts take some games and patch them so they'll work on newer operating systems, but that's not always a guarantee and not always easy to find or easy to trust. So let's find out together. Okay, now let's talk about our testing platform. We're going to be using my Sager laptop that has an i7 8th gen i7. I think it's an 8375H. I could be wrong. I mean, I bought it in 2019, so it's been a hot minute. It has an RTX 2070 with the Max HQ or Q Max, whatever that is. Basically, we can just call it an RTX 2070. And what I've done is I've put a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD in here, no other drives. I partitioned the drive in half, minus partition tables and all that. We're just going to round up and say Windows has 500 gigs and Linux has 500 gigs. It's like 490 something, but we'll just round up. So that way it's a dual boot system. Neither operating system is going to compete for resources because only one can be used at a time. And it'll be the same laptop, same mouse, the same HDMI cable hooked up to my recording computer so that you can see it on your screen and see the gameplay. And let's just get started testing. All right, here we are at the Linux Mint desktop. I'm rocking the 22.1. And let's give Shogo a shot. Now I may have to adjust my key bindings. I don't know if I did that or not. Yeah, skip this.
Recon 4, fall back to drop point Renegade for immediate evac. We're picking up fallen reinforcements approaching from the southeast. Get your team clear ASAP. Over.
All right, let's move. The whole area is going to be slag in about 2 minutes.
They can't wait long, so be on for once in your life.
Be nice.
This is Avenging Angel on final approach. Drop point secure. Over. Roger. Fire for effect. Over. All right, Recon 4. Dust off in 30. Out.
Let's see about a Need for Speed.
Three, two, one, go! Now, this one's going to be another, it's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. And this one is key to this right here. Look at how nice and perfect this is. I'm just going to... I don't want to do the... I want to do it just single time. There we go. Next. I don't want to go through the campaign.
County, commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a light blue Lotus Elite.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational. entrances not operational. Power online.
Create for us. Starting now. And this will be your final human sacrifices. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, we thank you. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
So let's go ahead and switch over to Windows and let's see how well that does. All right. Now you notice I have Need for Speed High Stakes right here. For whatever reason, on Linux, I cannot get it to load. I don't know if it's my physical media. I don't think it is, because I did the old high C's and grabbed some ISOs, and those two gave the exact same problem. So I don't believe that it's the media. I believe it's how they're installed. But I can get Need for Speed 3 installed.
Electronic Arts.
So you get the intro video. Same there.
Three, two, one, go!
But still showing better smooth operation. Looks great. Kind of like that for that. So great. We'll show you high stakes, hot stakes. And we'll just do a single player, single race. There it is. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. I like the sound. Not that I can hear it, because you guys are getting to hear it. Get more views. That's okay. We can make a difference anywhere we get the yeah, as you can see, it plays beautifully. Shame it can't be installed in Linux, or at least I wasn't able to install it.
this works. But this one's going to be an interesting one. This is Hot Pursuit 2. I have to run it with admin privileges.
EA Games.
This looks great. This looks a little off.
31 County.
I copy 31.
Skip that. Press any key. Okay. We'll just do a single challenge. Next. Doesn't matter what resolution I pick. It still looks like this. And it looks like this. I've run every patch, every update, everything. I've started from scratch. I've done everything every article has told me to do. And this is what it looks like. So this is a page. And now let's go to Shogo, that also needs. Here you see something else. Alright. We don't need the intro.
Recon 4, fall back to drop point Renegade for immediate evac. We're picking up fallen reinforcements approaching from the southeast. Get your team clear ASAP. Over.
All right, let's move. The whole area is going to be slag in about 2 minutes.
They can't wait long, so be on time for once in your life.
Be nice.
This is Avenging Angel on final approach. Drop point secure. Over.
Holding still. You can see the
Roger, fire
clouds
for
stutter.
effect. Over.
Even the spaceship landing.
All right, Recon 4, dust off in 30.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
Haven't played in a while.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational. Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
There we go. Okay. I got lost. Well, wasn't that a lot of fun? So in conclusion, I'm kind of leaning towards both. See, we can build Windows 98 machines, Windows XP machines, and so on, which I also endorse. But for some, it might be a better solution to have both Windows and Linux. It would also help folks learn Linux without losing the comfort of Windows. Having a dual boot system really isn't that big of a deal. And not only are there tutorial videos out there on how to do it, I could also make a tutorial on a couple of ways, and even how to determine what Linux distro is right for you. It's not as complicated as a lot of people fear. And having Linux on a second partition or a second drive so that you can play with it, get to learn it, understand it, but still have Windows to fall back on, that's not a bad idea. I think we should have both. Next week, I'm going to go back to building older hardware. I've got a 3rd gen i7 that I want to put together with a 1070 Ti and some RAM. And we're going to see how well it does with Windows 10 and more modern games. So until then, like, comment, definitely comment, and subscribe. Bye.